You guys, I just had the most incredible moment. So, as you can tell, I'm in kind of a desolate construction area, and there was a car parked not too far behind me. Maybe you can see a little bit of it right there. And the man who inside had the sort of traffic guard outfit and came to me with just such a tender tone and said, "Hey, I make this berry juice that's full of, energy and things that give us strength as we're building and constructing. Would you like some?" I said, "That would be amazing." And he was on the phone with a woman who said a prayer for me, which was, again, very moving. If you know anything about me, I don't care for fruit, so this is there's no props here, And I would not put it in a Ziploc bag. I'd put it in a canteen because I'm weird about microplastics, But hey, I'm gonna ingest something good today, and I'm gonna think a lot about that encounter because that was really beautiful and just moving. As I approached the outskirts of Fresno, I encountered so much construction. It turns out the city is pursuing a whole bunch of renovations, including a high-speed rail system. So I don't know how long that will take, but that does seem to be a pretty exciting development. One that is worth all the hassle, although it is not easy to walk through. Sometimes life gives you a bench, and that's where you sit. Ooh. Not the best bench, but certainly not the worst. Woo. Although Google Maps was not acquainted with all of the roads that were closed due to Fresno's construction, I did eventually make it to the city, and I was thrilled because not long after that, I got a very exciting phone call. So I just got off the phone with Jenny Goodlin. She is a major community leader in Paradise. It's my second time talking with her. And it is always a pleasure because she shares such a beautiful message of excitement from people there. I guess there will be people who can join us on that big walk. I told her I'm coming from Chico. She knows exactly that direction. And there are people like her friend Stacy who don't normally enjoy walking. I believe it's called Skywalk. I'll have to double check that exact term there. But they'll join us, which is so cool. I also have a much more concrete vision in my head of when I need to be in Paradise. Up until now, I've been telling people the goal is to be done before Thanksgiving, which is extremely achievable. But Jenny herself, I believe, is leaving town on November 22nd. So if I can get there by the 21st, that would be excellent. It's given me a little more pep in my step because that would be an incredible goal to reach. It can be done, certainly, especially with the kindness of the occasional hitchhike here and there, as we've seen. People have been so kind and wonderful. But that having more of a tangible idea in my head of when to be done is very motivating, as well as the energy from her too. So if they're listening, if anyone from Paradise is listening, I'm so excited to see you in a matter of weeks. And thank you for sharing that with me. It's incredible. As exciting as it is to walk directly past big construction devices and to walk through beautiful scenic neighborhoods with gorgeous gardens, the real excitement for me in Fresno was finally visiting Hotel Piccadilly. For over 40 years, this verdant boutique hotel has served Fresno. It is sprawling, so sprawling in fact that it has a map that you can look at. I stayed in Yorkshire, but before I show you my room, here's something that's really fun. Every single department took part in a pumpkin carving contest. Okay, we've got Winnie the Pooh for number one. We've got a really cool light up knife dagger and Betty Boop. Oh my gosh, this is so tough. Oh, and there's a fourth one. Oh my gosh, no way. The Witch's Brew. Okay, I thought it was just those three, but now I'm seeing the grill. Okay, wow, this is extremely tough. I have to pick one? I can only pick one? Oh no. Hotel Piccadilly went all out for Halloween, and that's especially true of their restaurant Mochuelo, which serves Spanish-style tapas and incredible drinks. Take a look at what Audrey, the restaurant manager, had to show me. Oh my gosh, wow. Look at that. Okay, I can't ask you for all your secrets, but I've got to tell you that is extremely fun. Holy cow. And it smells so nice. It smells incredible. I don't drink, but when I do, it's fruity cocktails like this one, the I'll have what she's having. Audrey concocts all the drinks herself, which is a ton of fun. And because these are tapas, those are basically appetizers, and these are all so freaking delicious. I have to give a special shout out to the churros with an amazing caramel and chocolate dipping sauce. But even more so than that, I was so impressed by these Spam chips that I didn't even take a video of them. So please appreciate the still images of them in their beautiful canned presentation. They were so freaking good. In addition to a neon pool, Hotel Piccadilly also offers complimentary laundry. It's totally free. They provide the Tide detergent for you, which is a step so beyond other hotels that it's actually downright bonkers. Or how about the complimentary Keurig machine with pods? And as someone who adores complimentary hotel breakfast, Hotel Piccadilly had the best by far. The quality was insanely good. I cannot thank this hotel enough for their sponsorship of my trip. They showed that they cared, and it meant the world to me. It was such a top-tier experience that I'll be coming back time and time again, and I hope I've encouraged you to do the same. It is a Fresno gem. And on that note, if you ever visit the city, you must check out the Underground Garden. Starting in the early 1900s, an Italian immigrant spent 40 years of his life sculpting this by hand. He used a pickaxe, he used a shovel, and he had 2 little mules to help him. Otherwise, it was entirely his own work. When this artist passed away, it was up to his younger brother to salvage most of it because there was no will whatsoever, and unfortunately, most of the family wanted to sell. Only about an eighth of what was actually built is still standing to this day, and it's pretty bizarre because not far from the Underground Gardens are an In-N-Out and a McDonald's, a Carl's Jr., which is rumored to have an underground tunnel of its own. It's truly right in the middle of the city, and thank goodness that it is a protected landmark because there's no way it would still be remaining otherwise.